Hey guys, I don't know if anybody's gonna come over here. Well, here's the news stream. If this one crashes, guys, I'm done for the night. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Told you the computer shut off. It did. It finally did. It didn't do it last week. It did this week. So if I randomly cut out and it goes to buffering again, I'm just gonna get off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. My computer is taking a dump. If it shuts off again, guys, I'm just gonna call it for the night. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you. This is just so frustrating. I hate dealing with computer problems only because I feel because I just don't know how to fix it. I'm just not that guy. I'm not a tech guy, and I know what's wrong with it, and I just have to get the thing and install it all. It's frustrating. So I'm sorry that the stream cut out, you guys. I couldn't figure out a way to get back on it. I was in the YouTube studio. I was trying to get back into the stream, and I couldn't find a way to get back in. So I launched a new one. Sorry. Very unprofessional of me. My bad, guys. So I just started a new stream. But yeah, if this one cuts out, guys, I'll just stay off. Yeah. What's up, everybody that I haven't said hello to? All right, let's find this energy again, huh? What's going on, Alex, Thomas Miles, Michael, Joe Nelson? What's going on, guys? Ivan Chuk, what's up? You guys, Ivan Chuk is the guy that can close a 4. Well, he's not the first one certified on a 4. No, Ivan's the man, especially when it comes to grip. Yeah. So what I was saying before my computer took a crap on me, we went through all the matches. We just got done talking about how Matt kind of destroyed Ron. I was asking you guys your opinions on, do you think it was because Matt was been training hard and stronger, or do you think it was because Ron's getting older? It was kind of mixed emotions, but I feel like people were leaning towards because Ron was getting older, which sucks, man. Which sucks, especially with me, when I went against Tim. Oh, it's because Tim was old and beat up. Or I go and I beat Mehdi, and it's like, oh, he hasn't been around for a while, and he's not what he was. And it's just like, and some of the names that have been tossed out to me for future matches are once again guys that are older. And I even said to some of the promoters, I'm like, are you guys trying to make this my MO? Like Derek just beats the older guys. So, yeah, but I don't know what I have to pull. For me, I have to arm wrestle a super heavyweight that's over 300 pounds, that's in his 20s. If I want to gain any respect, it has to be those conditions must be met. Stormy says, I'd like to think Matt upped his game versus Ron declining that much. I agree. I think Matt is going hard. I think he's trying to get his way out of that losing streak. So wins, says Carolyn. Yeah, I agree. They put their elbow down. That's on them. If you ain't first, you're last, Ricky Bobby. This is Veronica. You guys, there's anybody else that has channels in here that recently joined that wants us to share their link, let us know. Say, I got a channel. Say that in the chat, and we will post a link to your channel in the chat. Trying to help everybody out. No, my computer crashed, guys. Those of you guys are still joining up. My computer crashed. I'm sorry. If it crashes again, guys, if I go to buffering and it cuts out again, I'm just going to call it for the night. Yeah, I got to get this thing fixed. Thomas Mouse says, pull Corey. I really believe you can beat him. I believe I'll beat him too. Remember, that is the only person I have predicted that I will beat, I think, on this entire YouTube channel ever. Because that match pissed me off enough where I made that prediction that when me and Corey cross paths, I will beat him. Yeah. All right. Oh, the final match. Okay. John Brzezinski, Lexi Vovoda. On this channel, we always predict the GOAT to win. We always assume the GOAT is going to win. We will never say the GOAT is not going to win. So we got that one. We locked that one down. John, honestly, going into that though, it made sense to say that people thought Lexi was going to win with the lifting videos he put out there and the age difference, and then John not doing too well. The last time he pulled against Todd Hutchings, it was questionable. And John, I think Lexi pulled John horribly in terms of the decisions he made. I think that he fell right into John's style. He started holding on. The last thing you ever want to do is hold on to John. The last thing you ever want to do is try to contain John, go to the straps and try to stay in the straps with John. It's just not the best idea. So I think he pulled him not intelligently, and he paid for it. And then, I mean, he's probably done again. He's probably done again. And I know and people asked Lexi this in all the interviews about in the documentary, you beat John. And so that's a big matchup over the course of history. But it is a different Lexi. It is a different John. John says he was stronger today than he was during that documentary, even though it was that long ago. So it was interesting. Like, it wasn't a full revenge, but kind of a revenge. You know what I mean? It wasn't a full revenge because they're different people at different times, but kind of a revenge, which I'll take kind of a revenge. I'll take a 50% revenge. Yeah, and so Lexi's probably disappearing again. He's probably out. An amazing arm wrestler. I don't know. I'd arm wrestle him, but someone wants to give me a Lexi match. I'll take that. King of the table, East versus West. You guys want me to pull Lexi? I'll be that guy. I will be that guy. I will be the third North American guy to beat him in a row. I will do that. Wait, I just predicted I'd win. Oh my God, am I getting cocky? I win one East versus West match, and now I'm starting to predict wins. Woo! No, I don't know. I just, the way he's conducting himself, and people are saying that he won't talk to people, and he's high and mighty, and I'm hearing that more and more of that stuff. It kind of rubbed me weird. Yeah, and then I don't like the fact that he comes back and or he quit right away when he's at the top of the game with a lot of question marks, right? A lot of badass dudes around that he kind of left, and then he all confident comes back, and then Tim Bresnan puts a whooping to him, complains and the whole match, and then quits again. Kind of soft, right? Really soft, and then okay, big comeback for John Brzezinski, loses and is going to quit again. It's kind of soft. I mean, Lexi's a legend. He's a great arm wrestler. And things he's accomplished are way higher than things I've accomplished, 100%. But if he's back, if he stays back, props. Much more respect for him. But if he quits again, dude, it's soft. There's no other word to say it than soft. It's soft. It's a soft approach. Like, I've just got my ass kicked so many times, and I've been all the way low, and I haven't quit, and so it's a bit soft. If he quits. I mean, it's a bit soft that he quit the first 2 times, too. So, unless you know what, but I will say, unless there's some circumstances that I don't understand, that I haven't heard of, right? Unless he's taking care of a sick relative and he can't afford to put energy into arm wrestling and do that, and there's some kind of really badass reason that he can't pursue arm wrestling, it's just not worth it, then by all means I'm incorrect and it's not soft. But from what I'm seeing, the perspective, it's kind of a soft approach. Let's see. Shmo says, good style matchup for you if you decide to actually top roll. Joe Nelson never bet against the GOAT. That's right. Lloyd Christmas, what's up? What's Shave up to right now? He's mostly just chilling. He's been listening a lot. Dave Anderson, clear caches, check your memory usage and room. I have. Spermy says, true. I think John was really motivated to win this specific match. He looked motivated. Thomas says, self-confidence is necessary in your profession. Very much so. Shmo says, his first problem is that he surrounds himself with Bobkin or whatever that dude's name is. Yeah, I've seen that guy around. I don't know much about him. People talk about him a lot, though. What you know any background on that guy? Spermy says there was a few statements saying Lexi isn't 100% out, partially because of the positive feedback about fans wanting him to continue. Paul says, what's up with you, Derek? Any matches set planned for you in the future? A match with Voda will be a mismatch. You'll crush him for sure. Veronica says, if you don't know, now you know. All things Derek. And the link sharing my link tree. Thank you. Lloyd Christmas, money-wise, I mean, okay. Alex Donald, when are you going up against Travis? So my true thoughts on me versus Travis. I think right now, if we have a match tomorrow, I crush Travis right-handed. Left-handed, I have no faith in my left, at all. I think that if a Travis off the couch, sure. I think I can beat him with no training, like the Travis just walks around. I can beat that Travis left-handed. Travis has been training for 2 or 3 months. He probably already beats me left-handed. I mean, I'm down to do it. I'm down to find out. But, yeah, I think he beats me left-handed probably already. I mean, he's been training for a month or 2 already. Yeah. Veronica, that's a soft statement. I mean, my left is dog shit. I mean, it's not that good. It's just there. I mean, I have no pride in it. It's not. It's just kind of hangs out. Helps me drive my car and stuff. it's ranked higher than my right now, which is crazy. I just don't. I have no pride in it. It's just I'll throw it around and we'll have a match. It's just if I'm doing betting gambling odds, it probably won't hold up. Carolyn says, when you have a match with Corey Derrick, it'd be nice if Monster Michael Todd is there also. Kill two birds with one stone. Don't pull down. Oh. Jesse Myers said, yay, finally made it. Damn computers. Hey, Jesse, what's going on? Once again, guys, I want to remind you, if my computer cuts off again and it goes to buffering, I'm just going to sign off. My computer's having problems, and if you see me just disappear, then just go about your business. And I appreciate your love and support, but I probably won't sign back on. Spermy says, I would love to see you enter a Travis tournament and crush him. Travis, 2 hands versus Derek, 1 hand super match of the century, says Alex. Damn. Emiliano says Lexi versus Travis would be a spectacular match. I would watch that. That would be kind of cool. Joe Nelson, don't talk badly about your Bridget holding hand. She'll kill you. Actually, Bridget claims my left. She says my left is her arm. She owns it. So, Bridget, you got to shape your arm up. Who downloaded what on your computer, says Veronica? Nothing, you guys. My power block in my computer is giving out. It just surges and then it turns off. So it'll be on for 4 hours and then it'll be on and turn off every 5 minutes. It just kind of does its own thing. So believe me, I've troubleshooted everything, checked everything, done all the tests, replaced the cords. I've done everything. It's that for sure. Shmo says, Veronica, it was Bridget. I didn't want to go there. Thought about, but now you brought it up. I've got a scapegoat. No. Bridget does nothing but lift me up. You guys know she is a positive influence in my world and my life. Okay, so yeah, it's great to see John control Lexi. Lexi freaked out on somebody in the crowd. I messaged Tim Talmadge, who was in the chat earlier, asking him what did the guy in the crowd say, and he said that he thinks Lexi heard him wrong. The guy said, like, rip his arm off, John. Like, that's it. And the Lexi got all crazy with that guy. I thought, me and a lot of people assumed that the guy in the crowd said something about Russia or, something like pro-Ukraine, some kind of political something. But they said it was just a misunderstanding. The guy said, rip his arm off, John, and he heard it incorrectly. Yeah. Let's see. There's Sean Crowther. Yeah. It was about Sean Crowther, Matt Massbuddy. Yeah. That's what I was told. So not a big deal. It's just everybody was kind of peeled onto the screen trying to see what Alexi was freaking out about. Okay, so let's do a poll. I love doing the polls. Let's do this. So I think Alexi versus Travis right-handed right now. I think it's pretty obvious that Alexi beats Travis right. With Alexi been training, he's probably at a higher level. Travis off the couch, and that's his off arm. But let's see lefty. All right. What do you guys think? If this match is next week, we'll say if this match is next week, Alexi versus Travis lefty, what do you guys think in the poll? Let me know. Travis just been training a couple months, like a month or two. Alexi been training hard in the gym. I don't know the status of his left hand, but his left hand used to be pretty good, but Travis would beat him traditionally. But Alexi's been training for a while now, a while longer than Travis, and prepping hard. So we got that. Woo! Look at that poll go. 79% saying Travis is destroying Alexi left-handed. 21% say Alexi. All right. We have 47 people in here, guys, and we have 19 votes. The rest of you guys, please vote. No, it's not even half the people voting. You get a chance just on the poll. Let me know if you guys think Travis or Alexi wins left-handed if the match is next week. When are you going to be getting them stem cells, Big D, says Paul. I was thinking about that, right? The only place my left elbow has a weird thing with it. Maybe. It's never been diagnosed. I've never been to the doctor for it. I know there's something wrong in there. I don't know specifically what. And there used to be some stuff in my right wrist. But those are old injuries. They're like 4, 5, 6 years old injuries. I mean, can they still heal up? Like, is there – I don't know. So I don't know where I get the stem cells. Yeah. Let's see. Jesse Myers, I was wondering, is there other ways to take the hand at the beginning of a match, or is what you show me in practice basically the standard? There's a lot of ways to take a hand. It depends on the person, how they grip you, and how you arm wrestle, what your strengths are, like what kind of arm wrestler you are. So Someone give me a hand. Got it. Okay. So I think I've gone over this a few times in the channel, but Jess is kind of new to the show. You get a grip of somebody. The weakest point on an arm is the fingertips, the fingernails. That is the weakest point on someone's hand. To apply pressure to those fingernails is going to be, as a top roller, you have to understand how to do that. You have to understand how to go away from your opponent and find the fingernails and put pressure in the weakest point of their hand. I'm not saying you have to do that every time you arm wrestle somebody, but you need to understand how to go to the furthest extent to exploit someone's hand compared to going to the furthest extent of going into their palm. Those are two different styles of top rolling. There's going targeting this way, out here, prying these fingers back, and then there's trying to bend the palm back by going right through the palm. So you can try to go through the fingers and bend the palm back because their fingers are backwards, and then their palm goes, or you can kind of go directly into the palm. The more you fear their hand, the more you fear their control, the more you would find their fingertips in the weaker spot. If you do not fear their hand or their wrist, then you can go more directly right into the palm and roll them out here. But they're stronger here. They're weakest here. Get that? So take that approach in any kind of top rolling session, especially in a top rolling environment or situation where the guy's trying to hold on to you and you're top rolling him. So he's trying to hook you or hold on, and you're trying to top roll him. That's where this comes into play the most. If it's top roller versus top roller, it's probably going to be a strap match, and then there's other things that come into play, like webbing height, thumb webbing height, like knuckle height, like strap application, like space in the palm. All these things start making a bigger play in top roller versus top roller fights. But when you're top roller versus hook puller, then yeah, you just got to find those fingertips, man. You'd be all right. All right, so the poll ends at 75% say Travis, 25% Lexi. Wow. Overwhelming support for Travis, the beast. All right. One of these. JW Buckley, what's going on? Dave Anderson, Travis seems to be training on the regular. Let's see. Love the hand. LS IRL, what's up, my giblets? East side hand sign. Super Nate. Veronica Knight says, your left is part of you. Don't treat it like it's not. All of you is strong. My body and mind. Thank you. Let's see. We need 3 fingers east side. Carolyn, you can't be throwing up gang signs on my live stream. Will Rodriguez, what's going on? Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Joe, Team Red, Russia. Oh. So, yeah, I like getting training questions. Any of you guys have any more training questions? Love those. I could talk for days about that. What do you guys think about? I got a question. I've been getting a lot of invites in general. This is gonna sound cocky. Jesus Christ. A lot of What promotions would you most like to see me in? Okay, yeah, good poll. We're gonna do another poll. Ending this poll. All right, one other poll. Here we go. This is important to me. I want to know this. What promotion would you most want to see me in? Okay, and so we're gonna add some options here. East versus West, King of the Table, Arm Wars, Knuckles Up. Oh, there's only 4. You can only add 4 options? Damn, I was going to put like AWE, and I was going to put... Damn it. Okay, well, we'll just add these ones for now. These 4. Now, before I post this, guys, before I post this poll, I want you to consider, at this point in my career, right? Not where when it's top end Derek, strongest Derek, version Derek ever that's ever going to be created. Not that guy, but like, where do you like to see me next? Like, where do you think it would blow up my name the most, get my name out there the most, let people get to know me the most? What do you think would be the best options? All right. All things considered. right? Do you think me taking a match at, okay, so for instance, if I take a match at East vs. West, right? Great promotion. Love East vs. West. I am going to be far undercard, right? I will be one of the first matches. Won't be a ton of emphasis on me or a ton of promotional material around me, not forcing a lot of eyes on me. There'll be eyes on me just by people by default, but it's not wouldn't be based around me that much. AWE, right? When I was offered that match with Lachlan, I would have been the headline match. AWE against Lachlan, and so that would have been the premier headline match. King of the Table, only 5 matches. Every match gets a lot of love. They also traditionally, from what I'm told, pay the absolute best, and a lot of background stuff. Armors, video after video after video of interviews and in-depth commentary and tons of videos about me and me sharing my life experience and all these things. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think would be the best thing for my career? What promotion? What promotion do you guys think is best suited for Derek Smith? What do you guys think? Without, I mean, obviously, I can't go over all the details of like money and things that they offer, so we'll leave that out. But from a spectator's point of view, and if you guys think it's not one of those 4, let me know. Just put it in the chat. See, Arm God. I would put Arm Gods on there too. Sorry, there was only 4 options. I was going to keep putting more. I was going to put Arm Gods on there too. Sorry, guys. Let's see. What are you guys saying? 47% East vs. West, 50% East vs. West. East vs. West taking the dominant lead. The other are pretty tied. Armors being second place right now. Okay. Like, you guys know me pretty well. A lot of you guys in here are pretty regulars on my show. So you guys understand my personality. You guys know my daughter. You guys know I'm messing around with the grip. You guys understand, my team and the whole thing. You guys kind of know the Derek Smith, the vibe of it. For the people that don't know me, right? People are new to seeing Derek Smith. First time seeing Derek Smith. I wonder what would show me in the best light. What would make them want to be like, oh, I want to go check out that guy's channel. I want to be part of his journey. I want to follow him. You know what I mean? This is stuff I think about. I'm sorry. This is boring. This is boring to talk about. I'm sorry. This has just been on my mind a lot lately. I was getting your guys' opinion because I love you guys and I value your opinion. Let's see. What's the chat saying? You see Brian try a 350-pound dumbbell. I heard about it. I have not watched it yet. I need to go watch that. Yeah, all of them says Veronica. Derek's smack them in Dubai and anywhere else you want to go. Metroflex Marietta says Jesse. Emiliano says the promotion doesn't really matter at the level of the guy who are competing. Okay. Andy Beckett, I did say hi a while back. Derek, basically all of them is how to get the time off, right? Yeah, that's true. All of the above. Classify King and Table East vs. West as AWC together because they are all on course boards. Dubai and Knuckles Up, then Arm Wars in Turkey. Devil's Backbone. I'm not limiting myself. I don't know. I'm just wondering. I'll do all of them. I don't care. I'm just trying to think of I don't know. What's the best for me currently? The guy who filmed your match with Jaggers is the best to watch from a quality point of view. Oh, you're talking about Brad Cook. Brad Cook puts out badass videos. Actually, moderators, can I get a plug for Brad Cook's 217? Is it 217 arm wrestling? Oh, I don't know his exact channel. Moderators, if you guys know his exact channel, I can't remember off the top of my head. Please plug Brad Cook's channel, you guys. If you're not subscribed to Brad's channel, everything he puts out is top quality. Deeps, what's going on? You commentate, do well at East vs. West. It's probably the most popular and most watched. I'd like to see you with a match there again. Joe Nelson, would you rather pull some more Euros / East or Western guys? It's kind of interesting when you pull East guys because they're kind of like unknown, right? And it's new to the sport of arm wrestling. The Western guys really heavily going out there and going after the East guys. That's a new thing. Like it's only been around as long as East versus West have been around at this level, like this, where it's really East versus West. Like we're sending our best and they're sending like their best. Like that's an interesting thing. So to be a part of that is exciting because I spent the first 12 years of the sport not having that, and so this is a new exciting thing. So I really like that. Veronica says, everywhere, Derek, you're big. Hater love it. You're no small time dude. You're big. Wherever you go, own it. Not just speaking about your height. Carolyn says, 5-year for the next 10 years is 50 matches. Emiliano says the best from a spectator point of view is the 217 guy. Armors is where secrets are kept. Ben Carrigan says Travis Major is back in action. Maybe see if he's interested. Veronica Knight, damn work constraints. Joe Nelson, I'd say King of Table or Arm Wars only because I want to see you somewhere other than East or West, and I'd like to see the profile and spotlight Arm Wars gives. Sam Ree, I think East or West definitely, but I put Arm Wars as would love to see you over here in the UK. I'd love to go over there. Veronica says, first time seeing Derek, like and subscribe, fam. Thank you, Carolyn. You guys, if you're not subscribed, that's weird. Don't be hanging out my channel, not subscribed. That's just awkward. Yeah, subscribe to the channel if you can. Our subscriber growth is so slow right now. If you guys get subscribed, I'd appreciate it. And if you can drop a like in the video, that would be awesome. Let's see. Would like to see you do more collaborations with strongmen like Brian, Thor, and Eddie, says Thomas Miles. Always down for that. Joe Nelson says 2-1. Oh, yeah. It's just 217. Got it. Thank you, Carolyn, for posting the link. Shmo says, Derek, never leave a woman to do a man's job. Joe Nelson would have handled it. Love you, Carolyn and Veronica. Marsh Arm Wrestling says, I need one of those hands. One of these? Yeah. At, what's it called? The art supply store. Oh, my God. Brain fart. They have all the art stuff. Chicks love this place. It's you know what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh. No, not Michael's. Not Michael's. The other one. Hobby Lobby. Sorry, took me a second. Hobby Lobby. Or Michael's would probably have it too. But Hobby Lobby has this type of stuff. Kane Fontecchio, my boy, I would love to see you compete at Arm Wars. The whole production with the background breakdowns, intensity, etc. would be a cool perspective to see you in a match. Please share Kane Fontecchio's channel as well, you guys. If you have not had a chance to check out Kane, that's my boy. He's on my team. And he also recently had a little baby. Can I get a spam in the chat? Congratulations, Kane, for having a new child. Bring a child into the world. Beautiful, Odette. Went up there, and me and Bridget went up there and got Odette a little onesie, a newborn onesie. It has her name across the front and our team logo on the background, on the back. It was awesome. But congratulations again, Kane. Beautiful family, beautiful child. Good job, bud. Ben says, are you up for a super match right now? Yeah, for sure. Come over, man. Dave Anderson says, just checking out WTF. I'm slow on these things. Yeah, Schmo says Michael's Hobby Lobby. There you go. Carolyn, Derek, I'd love to see you set a lot of dates and gain your own momentum in your head and hammer it down. Let the dates take care of themselves and ride the trajectory. Yeah, okay. Bronx is the best place ever. Joe Nelson says, I would love to see you post a weekly or bi-weekly club training video, help get you more views and growth, and then make some into shorts. Will Rodriguez, it would be good to participate in where you still haven't had a match yet to get known at every channel. True. Hanzo says, Derek, have you ever or know anyone who tore medial ulnar collateral ligament in the elbow? Tore it 4 weeks ago, adding too much side pressure on the hook, no pain, and then just pop. So if what happened to you, I think is what happened to you, this is going to get real bro science-y right now, just so you know. I am not a doctor. I have not studied this extensively in any extent. We just call that popping your elbow in the sport. Usually it's like a couple pops in your inner elbow. It usually goes like pop, pop, pop somewhere in here. There might be some light bruising. Sometimes you'll see people with like little tiny dots of bruising. It happens to everyone. Ooh, sorry. It happens to the best of us from applying too much side pressure. Generally, depending on the person, anywhere from 3 to 5 months, depending on how fast you heal, your age, your diet, blah, 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 all the things, to kind of get back to it, to get back to applying heavy side pressure. You can train around it. You can still top roll. You can still do just do center table stuff and work pronation and hand control and things like that, and also train your other arm. But yeah, generally it takes 3 to 5 months if this is the popping that normally happens. But like I said, I am not a doctor. I'm not here to hand out medical advice. Go to the doctor, get it checked out, get an x-ray, get a professional opinion. But that's generally how we've treated it in the past, if that's what I believe happened. But I'm not a doctor, man. I don't want to give you the wrong advice. You're like, well, Derek said do this, and it was all wrong. And just that's how we've usually done. I've had it probably happen two or three times my right and 2 or 3 times my left. Let's see. Emiliano says this. The style of 217 feels like you're watching Death Jam Vendetta video game. Beerman Burgoyne is bad company says arm gods. Yeah, it only let me put 4 options there. I was going to put arm gods as the next option, but it wouldn't let me put any more options, sadly. But definitely arm gods. Awesome. Congrats, Mama Malia. May you be healthy, happy, and forever blessed. Yes. Thank you, Sherilyn. Sharon. Carolyn sharing. Sherilyn. That's it. When Carolyn shares links, she's now Sherilyn. Sherilyn Looms and sharing Evan Burgoyne's channel, and Spermy's sharing the Arm Gods channel. You guys check out Arm Gods if you have not gotten a chance to. And obviously Evan Burgoyne, if you got that kind of patience and you have a glass of whiskey with you and you love arm wrestling, then go hang out and watch Evan. 3 more days. I think the scale is a tougher opponent for me than James Beach will be. Huh? Wait, did I miss? Did someone ask? Wait, what? Yeah. So, any training questions in here, you guys? Training questions. You know, I hate when we run out of topics. Anything else happened this week that I haven't touched on? They're starting to announce the next East vs. West card, right? Or that's been announced, right? Who's that? So Dennis and Devin. I said Devin is the favorite. You guys help walk me through the next East vs. West card. If you guys know it off the top of your head. Kiergali versus Todd Hutchings. I said I'm going to favor Todd, although that's close and hard to tell. What else we got on that card? I don't know it off the top of my head. Is that Matt Mask and Wagner Bortolato? I think that's that. Is it? Someone walk. Help me out. Help me out. Chat, you guys aren't helping me out. Let me close this. The winner was East vs. West, and in second place was Arm Wars. Okay, interesting. Derek, we went to Oklahoma State Fair, and all the Knights took home first. Ember rocked that kid she pulled. Hey, Ember's pulling now? Oh, send me a video of that, please. Carolyn says, Derek, so Uncle John is returning to Minnesota in October. Oh, Engen versus David Samushia. Ooh, Engen trying to get back in shape with David. Going to be pulling a lighter David, where I think David does better at the lighter weight than he has when he's bulked up and pulled heavier guys. So that's tough for Engen. Engen's more hand control. David traditionally more hook and inside pressure. I think Engen gets it done. I'm going with my boy the Engen. Engen doesn't pull very often, and he could. There's an argument to be made that Engen could be considered one of the lightweight goat or one of the lightweight goats. There's also Zoloev. There's also Rustam Babayev. There's also Oleg Zob. There's some guys in that argument for lightweight goats, but Svetan Kashevsky. I mean, there's some badasses in there for sure. But I think we switch to always predicting Engen to win as well on this channel. We always predict John to win. I think we go hardcore with Engen as well. One of the lightweight goats, if not the lightweight goat. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Engen's lightweight goat? In your guys' opinion, or what do you guys think? The people say Dave Patton. He was lighter. They put him in that argument. Who's the lightweight goat? Hunter, thanks, Derek. That gives me hope. Did it take you 4 to 5 months to recover after each pop? And does it keep you from adding as much side pressure anymore? No, my back, my right is back into full form side pressure training, higher than it's ever been. That both of them recovered after the pops, and I got fully back into applying side pressure. But yeah, for me, my age and my training, blah blah, it took like 4 to 5 months. I think Engen loses by a shoulder injury. Engen rocks. That's real talk, Joe. So Schmo, Jesse Myers. So how well does that floppy fish work? And do you use it often? I'm sure that's an experienced move. Hello, the floppy fish. Oh, you're talking about the video I made, that floppy fish? No, that is not a move to be. It's not an intelligent move. It's not something you should do. It's just something when you're being cocky on the table and showing off. That's what that is. That's definitely not an intelligent move to do in a real match. The floppy finish. Yeah. If Ray injured him, W is way stronger. If Daniel Prokopchuk keeps it up, he will be lightweight GOAT. Daniel Prokopchuk, amazing. Definitely lightweight GOAT. If you have to look at everything he has done in his career. Michael Todd commentating East vs. West 10, by the way. Great. Congratulations, Michael Todd. Going with England unless he faces John or Devin. When England realizes he is losing, suddenly shoulder injury will happen. Bro, I'm far from great. You own that title. Todd Claus with the $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. Finally, I'm home to enjoy a nice tall glass of the #1 podcast on YouTube, AW. Hey, thank you, Todd. I appreciate that. Sunday practice in Anaheim. If you're not, oh no, you're doing the tournament. You guys are doing the tournament on Saturday. So please send me all the videos in the world of Elijah arm wrestling, please. Carrying are the best two. Matthew Lapenzi, Leonidas versus Larry Wheels. Who you got? I'm actually curious about that one. I have Larry Wheels. I think Larry Wheels is going to beat Leonidas. Leonidas might try to go to a King's move, but hopefully we've prepped Larry enough to be able to handle said King's move. I think Larry crushed him. I think Larry's hand and wrist is miles above Leonidas's, and I don't think Leonidas is going to be able to get in that. Pretty confident in Larry. I would be shocked if Larry loses this. I'm working on the Disney cruise ship till Sunday. Who's the special guest going? Huh? Jesse says, I got Larry. Samusha beats Egan. He is the enemy of the sport and should not be invited back. Let's see. Derek, for new people, how important is back work? Yeah, not that important. Your default human coming off the street, your lat is going to be stronger than your elbow flexors anyway. So still to this day, I rarely train back. I mean, I do pull-ups, and then I'm starting to work on my rear delts. So I'm doing some back work like this, but I'm not doing a ton of rows and things like that. If you pull your elbow back using your lat, whoop, like that, but your arm is too weak, it goes like this. It just opens up. So everybody's lat by default walking on the street is stronger than their elbow flexion. Okay. So to put an emphasis on working your back if your arms aren't strong enough doesn't really matter. So yeah, make sure your elbow flexors, your bicep and your brachialis, all that stuff. Oh my God, my forearm is starting to. Where's that light? There was a good light angle there. Damn it, I lost it. Just make sure that your elbow flexors are strong enough to hang with your lat, or it's pointless to work your back out a ton. New guys put way too much emphasis on back, thinking back is going to be the thing they need for arm wrestling. No, not unless your back is as strong or your elbows are as strong as your back. Joe Nelson says, U19, it should be Derek. The only way I'll want to listen. I'd even rather listen to Travis commentate, which if you know me, you know I don't like that either. Carolyn says, Derek, European dudes in their 40s, it's not easy. I love to see you beat 20, 40-year-olds plus Europeans. Kane says, who has the most lightweight world championships? I know Fisher has around 28. Alan Fisher's 28 world championships. Okay, there was a guy. I'm going to tell you guys about this right now. If any of you guys are on your computer, or of course some of you guys are on your computer, that's stupid. For those of you that are on a computer or even on a phone, there's a book you can download or buy, and it's written by, what is his name? It's titled something along the lines of Becoming a World Champion, How I Became a 20-time world champion arm wrestler. And it's written by a guy that lives in Northern California. What he did was, there was the World Amateur Tournament, World Amateur Championships in Wayden Park. That tournament was around for 25 years. This guy arm wrestled for all 25, 30 years. He would go to the amateur tournament. Victor Torres is his name, I just remembered. And he would go to this amateur tournament every year, 30 years running, or however long it was. And he would win gold in his lightweight class at the Amateur World Tournament. They call it the Amateur Worlds. and then he would go back to NorCal. And then he wrote a book saying how he's like an X amount, 25-time world champion. Doesn't mention amateurs. Doesn't mention it's a local tournament that had, not that big of a turnout. So I'm not saying Alan Fisher did that, but I'm saying that those 28 world championships were not at WAF. They were not at WAF. And I haven't seen where they're from. Alan is great. Alan has a crazy legacy. He's one of the best of all time, 100%. But when it comes to that specific stat, I don't know. Nobody's had the answer for me for my entire time in the sport on where those championships came from and which ones they were. So Angans are like 40-plus WAF world medals at WAF, the highest level there is that you can compete, especially as a lightweight. True making of a champion. Victor Torres, 26-time world arm wrestling champion, says Joe Nelson. There you go. That book. They finally banned him. They finally banned him after on his 26th time winning it. Amateurs. Yeah, that's what that is. Hanzo says, huge pop. People in the room heard it. I can do everything except push to the side. Elbow feels unstable. Took MRI. Still waiting for a professional statement. There is definitely some problems on anterior posterior band of medial UCL. If your hand can handle the back, or if as well, Joe, if your hand can't handle it either. King of Mexico, King of Iran, love to see you pick up the country, says Carolyn. Veronica says, sounds like a tendon to me. Definitely go checked out. Do stretches in a doorway for tennis elbow. Did Lexi get the cap idea from you? Probably. Stole my idea. Getting her done says, hey, Joe, is a special guest, Mike Kadar. Barry Bourne is a world champion, says Captain Obvious. Veronica Knight, Derek, how many state titles do you have? I don't know. I got the important one. I got this one. That's the only important one I know. For me. Yeah. And then I also got the team trophy over there, or right here. Sorry, this is the number one team in California trophy. And then over there, I got the Southern California versus Northern California Cup over there, which means we're the better half of the state, the best team in the state, and I was the best guy in the state. I got all those. So I'm just saying I love it little, and eventually I would trade these things on and give them away when they redo the competition. Anyway, let's see, Armenian arm wrestler. Yo, hi Derek. What's up, chat? What's going on? Hope you're doing well. Gotta defend that title. Schmo says Angan has all those world titles, but Uncle Cobra waxed that fool when they would pull. Keep us updated, bud. Legendary Balkan. I'm 2-time state fair champion. I need to write a book. And I feel bad. Like, it's just, this is what I have a problem. Write the book and say you're a 26-time amateur champion. Not adding in the word amateur and making sure to say world amateur when there would be, it was a local tournament. It was all local Southern California guys. And there would be like, every once in a while, somebody would think the same thing, think it's a world champion, and someone would fly in from another country. So at every tournament, there'd be like one Brazilian guy, one Russian guy, somebody that thought that they were flying into another world championship, and it was at a fair. It was a fair tournament. Great tournament. I had a ton of fun. I sent all of our team there. We had a ton of fun at the tournament always. But it's not what the name would suggest, right? And I have problems when people. I went to Worlds twice. WAF. I went WAF twice. 2015, 2017. I pulled seniors. Seniors is ages 21 to 40, right? So generally the most competitive class. That's where you find your Levons and your all those guys. I pulled that class. I get home. I'm proud of the second time I went, I got 9th place. Top 10 in seniors at WF. Amazing. Like I was really proud of that. I'm obviously I was more proud if I medaled or got first, of course. But I did better than everybody else on Team USA in the seniors category. And nobody else got top 10 the year I went. And so I was hyped. Yes, you cracked top 10 at WAF. All right, cool. And then our masters get first place. Amazing. Congratulations to the Masters winning their category. But then everything, they all come back and they just put world champion in all of it at WAF world champion. And they never add their, everybody assumes they mean seniors, where I got ninth and I did better than everybody else in the whole team. And so I get no love and everybody else gets parades with but allowing people to assume that it's seniors, which is not the only part that's weird, right? Like, just specify what you won the world championships in. That's all I ask, because then it kind of shits on people that do well, ninth place and seniors. Yeah, I was happy about that. That's a great accomplishment. It is, if you understand how hard that is. But like, it kind of shits on it, right? And I'm like, oh, well, no one gave a damn about me getting top 10 in seniors, because other people were getting golds at in Masters. Event over. I just want people to be specific, right? Specific. Derek, how many international world championships do you have? Wait, I think I won the Buena Park thing, so I might be a one-time world amateur champion. Hail the King of Mexico. Derek, when is your next match and which arm? Right arm, somewhere around January. Could do a review of all your wins while wearing the crown and have a pump and gloat hour. Legendary Balkan. Derek, who do you have? Eric Wolf or Tim Talmadge, October 14th? I mean, visually, you got to say Eric Wolf. Eric's jacked. Tim's one of those like sneakily really strong dudes. But you see him walking down the street, you're not gonna be like, "Whoa, that dude's super strong." I love Tim, but I think Eric. I think I'd have to say Eric is the favorite. I think. Carolyn sharing Legendary Balkans channel. Thank you, Carolyn. Or Sherilyn. Carolyn says, Derek, I think the King of Table needs you're a real crowd pleaser on a card. Hope you pick up 20,000 at least and pay off a couple of coworkers to cover your weekends to pull other events. Oh, that would be awesome. 20,000? Yes, please. Joe Nelson, I think we need to throw Derek a parade. Joe, hell yeah, America strong. King of Cali, Mexico. Dave Anderson says, quit whining. Can you announce the promotion you're pulling in January? I cannot, not yet. Because the promotion, I almost said too much. I cannot announce. I wish. GB19, I will tell you guys the stats as soon as I can. Kane says, yeah, it's hard when factoring all the world championships and such. It's amazing how John has proved himself so convincingly that GOAT stats is pretty definitive for him compared to everyone else. Yes. Joe Nelson said, nothing gets more hyped and stoked when Derek wins in the first round yells, terrifying and exciting. Are there any prize money for the contestants in King of the Table or East vs. West? They have win bonuses. You get guaranteed money when you show up, and then there's win bonuses, generally. Unless the athletes make a bet between themselves. Carolyn said, or Drew says, Carolyn, I do have a great big belly still. I do own that. Jesse Meyer says, was probably Silverado days at Peak Park in Buena Park. I grew up not far from there. I remember Bull Hurley being there one time in the 80s. Yes, that is the tournament I'm speaking of, Jesse. Drew sounds like Gainsborough. All right, Derek, did you pick who your coach? Oh, I'm going to be sending out the final messages I said by the end of the month I would choose, so I'm going to be sending out the final message. I might choose two people. There was a good amount of applicants, and there's two people that I can't choose between. I might choose two. I think I can handle two people. I might choose two because I can't really decide between these two guys. So I might choose two. Yeah. Am I going to show their progression? That would be up to them. The plan was not to document it all. They're obviously across the country, and some of these people like to keep things under wraps. So I'll talk to them if they want to share that and stuff. Maybe we could make a series out of that. I'm down. It's up to them. They're the ones that are paying the money and things like that. So if they want, if they want it put out there, I'm definitely down. Hanzo says, does the guaranteed money and bonus cover the trip and then some? Yes. Oh, well, the trip's all paid for. That's default. Everything's paid for. Flight, hotel, all that. And then there's money, and then there's win bonus. Karen says, two people, that's awesome. Yeah, I think. I definitely had a good amount of applicants. So, Armenian Armwrestler says, great win against Medi. Who are you pulling in January? I want to tell you, but the promotions have told me not to say anything, so I have to stay quiet about it. But as soon as I can say it, I will make a video. I will go live with you guys. You will know all the things. You could use your belly to boost back pressure. Joe, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it though? Derek's training camp. That'd be cool to see. You guys, there should be a Larry Wheels video coming out today or tomorrow. Adam Silver, his manager, was messaging me yesterday asking about names for the clips. So it should be out today or tomorrow of Larry training with us a couple weeks ago. So you guys can watch that. Us getting on the table. Just saying, when Derek's feeling strong and trained up, things look a little different. You know what I'm saying? Well, right-handed. So keep your eye out for that. Larry gives me an awesome accolade. He says Derek Smith, the best trainer or best coach in North America. He says that. And everybody went, and I was like, oh, boom, 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 boom. I still, like, that's one thing I put a lot of time and effort into. I really want to keep progressing as a coach and as a trainer. I've bought books on programming and understanding all that stuff. And I'm trying to go further and further into it and understanding the anatomy and pressures and what's the best way to grow and to deal with, plateaus and all the things. And also understanding what training concepts have worked the best for people. I'm always trying to grow with that. I'm thinking about getting my online personal training certification. That way, at least if some knucklehead wants to question me, are you even a trainer? I can have the certification, so I have it. But that's something I'm really excited about growing my knowledge base when it comes to training people. That's important to me. Obviously, I'm still training for arm wrestling. I also want to understand that more so I can help more people. That's the big goal. So, yeah. All right, guys. What are we at? 5:56. That's basically 6 o'clock. Derek, you got Todd or Angba. We said I had Todd, but not by a landslide. Derek would make normal school look like it's school for ants. Okay. I thought no more live practice polls for you. Yeah. I told them not to post it, but this is what's going on. Larry has a match coming up with Leonidas left-handed. Like I said earlier in my chat, don't give a damn about my left arm, right? I don't care what people think of it. I just don't care about it. So we arm wrestled, and before we and Larry even arm wrestled, I told him, I said, hey, I don't really want to do any more practice stuff on video. People are reading way too far into it. It's practice. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Like, win or lose, even if I'm beating you, I don't want to do any more practice videos on camera. Like, come over here, let's work on stuff. It's cool, but it's doing nothing but damaging me. It's like promoters are asking questions like, Larry beats you. I have to, like, if people read way too much into it, it's kind of hurting the brand. It's just not a good thing. I'm not going to take time off during the week to prep for practice and be fresh for practice and really care about pinning somebody at practice. I'm just not going to do it. So I told Larry, I'm good. I'm good with practicing on video. Like, people are reading too much into it. I'm trying to make this arm wrestling a thing. And I'm good. But then we practiced. I get the better of Larry right-handed. Larry gets the better of me left-handed. And then I told him, even right afterwards, I was like, yeah, you guys don't need to post it. I know I got the better of you, but don't need to post it. Like I said, we don't need to put it out there. It's not fair to have you post it if I win, but I'll post it if I lose. It's stupid. And so, but they said they really wanted to because they wanted to post both hands because they want to show how strong I am, right? Me beating Larry right-handed, like Derek was in really good shape. And then Larry beating me left-handed to kind of bring up the hype for Leonidas because I just pulled Leonidas left-handed and Leonidas posted those videos. So for hype for the Leonidas match, I was like, all right, fine. If you guys want to post it, you can post it. So they said they posted the right and left-hand pulls to kind of show Derek's in good shape and Larry's still beating him left-handed. And he is. He does beat me left-handed, and I was destroying Leonidas. So, but yeah, they say they're going to post it. I don't know. I haven't seen the video yet. We'll see if they do. But anyway, guys. All right. I love you guys to death. Moderators, if there's anybody else in this channel that has a chat, please, or a channel in the chat that has a channel, please post that. Also, you guys check out the AW Switch as always. Hats, shirts, stickers, and the like. More and more stuff coming out. Bridget is sending me nonstop ideas for new shirts. Like that, I swear that girl just sits there and designs shirts all day. So yeah. Love you guys to death. I'll see you guys Monday. Oh, we didn't do the pulse this week. It was a scheduling conflict. Ryan was super busy and we weren't able to meet up and do the pulse. I'm sorry for that, guys. And I'm sorry for this crappy stream being cut out. But pulse back on Monday. it'll be on my channel, I believe. It's supposed to be on my channel this Monday. We didn't do it. So next Monday, it'll be on my channel, The Pulse, Monday at 3 o'clock, 3:30, sorry, 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday. You guys are amazing. Love you to death. Thank you for all the support. Go check out all the things. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.